All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're back again with another episode of Malam Go Podcast by Betway. And for the first time in like 3 months, we have the whole crew back together. Everyone is back. Coach Christopher Nimley is here. Coach, I like your red shirt, man. United are back. No? I saw the things you were saying about what Mbeumo was going to do and all of that. We'll talk about that. Danny K is here. Switch over Philip Achrim to end Victor Achutamaklo. The VAT.
He's called Victor Achutamaklo, a.k.a. Akutrain champion. Akutrain champion.
Coach, the concoction for the last week, the way, in fact, 2 weeks ago, the way I was wishing that you were here.
Easy.
But you had an emergency, you had to.
I did there no way. Achu call me. So as he called me, no way I pick. I pick and I said, "Oh, coach, I beg. The thing someday." I said, "Why can't he?" He said, "Oh, I beg." I said, "Why can't he?" Make you mention the thing. You didn't talk to me directly. Why can't he?
The thing has no name.
He said, "Oh, Charlie, the concoction." I said, but the concoction I give you plenty. You go drink. Oh, he said, "Coach, Charlie, God go bless you." God go bless you. I said, "What is your problem?"
Why? What's the problem?
I said, "Coach."
Why are you lying?
You say I'm lying.
Why are you lying?
So, did you call me?
Yeah, we spoke. Okay.
What did we talk about?
What did you talk about?
What did we talk about? What was the subject matter?
Charlie, see the guy in face. Oh, see the guy in face. Hey, Charlie.
What was the subject matter?
See, I like laughing. It's not.
You like what? Hey, Charlie, they laugh, they cry. You see something before?
No.
I never cry. Hey, Charlie.
The TV,
They cry for sex.
Give up tissue. Hey, Achu.
Wait.
What did we talk about?
You they cry.
I laugh at
Make you not explain self.
Bring body. What was the subject matter?
We spoke about smoothies, right?
What smoothies? What is smoothie? What is that?
What smoothie? What do you make smoothie?
I don't make smoothies.
What smoothie? What was the
Watermelon and ginger smoothie.
No.
That's what it was.
you don't do watermelon ginger.
I don't do what.
That's why you
good drink. Good drink. No. Good drink. One smooth. Double chap. That's the name. Officially, what's the name?
One smooth, one tough.
Make I explain for you. You were speaking about hold on.
Wait.
You were speaking about the content of what he gave you. And you are calling it smoothies. He says what he gave you.
It's not smoothie.
It's not smoothie. So what's your problem?
I drank was watermelon and ginger smoothie.
And what did he do for you?
It was nice.
He locked the question locked out.
It was nice. It tasted good.
But can you believe that? This thing is on the internet.
It's there.
Faith posted a transaction between coach and himself.
To the two of you.
To the two of us.
Yes.
Faith come office say my concoction day.
It's this year.
I enter the office inside.
That's right.
I took the drink the smooth. He drink the smooth.
He was gulping.
Where he say
Like that.
where he say the thing it be fine. Nah, my own no. I go drink and I say but what's up?
Why I'm going to bring you?
I give everybody
equal share. So why you ask me if I go drink?
Where I make mistake where I left my own for the office fridge there. So I come the following day. That way you bring the testimony. Say the thing no. They work.
Where did they work? Is it work on what?
He said the thing he dey work. Now the time he dey talk to me, no, he dey hold my rubber. Me, my rubber in the fridge.
And why forgive you?
The why forgive me? He go collect the thing for the fridge.
He dey hold your own way. He dey talk about how he won't be.
How he won't be? Say, the thing he dey work. Hey, coach, the thing he dey work.
He dey work.
I say, but what you dey do? You know my rubber that.
Yes.
He say, but I be Well, I say, okay. The way you excite me there, you dey take him.
You go fit take.
So he get double smooth, double chaff. I don't drink some more. Double smooth, double chaff. When you finish, it's sound cockroach again.
After all this, sound call me again. Say, Charlie, if they beg me,
See, Danny K, he's lying.
No. In all honesty,
Wait.
Danny K actually told me, say, I should even offered to buy his.
I thought I said you go pay.
Sijo,
Wait, let me.
I say you go pay. Wait, you don't tell me say you. I don't. You tell me say the one time, yes or no.
I ask you.
Did I ask you for it? Yes or no?
I ask you.
Thank you. Did I tell you to pay for it? Yes or no?
He say make her pay. Where I say
And if you say you go pay, don't be you say you go pay.
They lie.
No, you say you go pay. What I tell him say I will only collect his money if he allows me to do it. So say I will become show coach. When you say that one, why I say they make it take him free? Where you take him free? Then me I want show say you dey pay. Then I will take him show coach. You chop double smooth, double chaff.
See, DK has some friend.
Right.
In fact, she's a colleague.
Yes.
Lady Joy.
Imasunumbi.
No. She was in the office at the time. I asked DK, say, yo, Charlie, that thing they go on your own. What's up? Where he say,
are you really busy?
Wait.
He miss me. He miss me.
Make it go to. Make it
No, I'm waiting.
Wait, he say, you go fit they give me.
Okay.
But he want from what I say, Master, this thing at the top. The witness be Daniel in friend. Make you call Lady Joy on the show right now. Then ask Lady Joy, say, that thing, he take give me or he carry go house.
I don't take go house. I take give you.
Wherever you took it to be, I don't know.
But you know the time I gave it. You see the guy say he's smart.
You don't give me.
I don't take give him there and then. Then I started. Later.
You
Because
see?
then the full story you say. I tell him say, he tell me say he want. Where I say, but you like it don't be yesterday nor the thing that he give you. When the Joy girl asked me, say the thing, no, what did they do? I started laugh because I know if you tell them for them what the thing they do.
Yes.
But I don't say I should use them yesterday night.
See,
When
get
come.
testimony.
Actually, they glow. The Thursday morning. You see, they glow. I know say, Charlie, something is different about the brother.
This every time you say the thing they
They
work.
work. I tell everybody.
That's
You don't tell you say the thing they work. You don't tell.
See,
Look, I did there. When he called me and said, Coach, I beg. When he said the thing, child, did the freezer, and if you bring it, I said, the thing, I don't drink.
how I go know what day of food inside?
Master, see,
I talk. That video of 10 posts.
I go fit up that day he call you.
Yeah, that
he called you on a Thursday.
On a Thursday.
When they come here,
yes.
when they
We all
come here,
remember, we all
when I dey
remember.
search at you, I know they find them. He come with the hold him phone, they laugh. What I say, but if you go call coach, why you they hide from me?
I'm shocked.
Why you they hide from me?
They go ask for more.
You dey go ask for more. Wait, no one can
Wait.
So like, if you guys go to come the show, then
Yeah. So you call coach, when you run,
I
go
want all
talk to
of you to
him.
think about it.
you wait. No, you wait.
I want all of you to think about this. So presumably, I was calling you to ask him for more, right? Okay. He says I called on the Thursday. On the Thursday that I knew we're all coming here. That's even if he wanted to, I knew he's coming from school.
No, you know I was on vacation. I told you I'm on vacation.
No, and there was a catch.
Coach said he only make it if he's on vacation. So how did he do it?
But even this one, I met the team when I was friend.
Yes, fact.
But
At school, coach no
in
get
any
time.
event-
He only get time when he's on vacation.
in any event, if we are coming here to meet, why would I still call him?
Because coach has to bring it. You have to remind him to bring it from home.
When you called me and you said I should, and I said no, you don't drink the thing like that. You are doing drug abuse. This one to not be drug. I mean, natural remedy to solve a major problem. Even overdose. When you talk to Charlie, the thing they beat. Look, you make addicted.
But wait.
I talk to you.
You call me.
Wait, but to all of our viewers.
Wait, make a land.
How do you expect to feel when you take a smoothie? Smoothie is supposed to be sweet.
For the fact that
It is supposed to be sweet.
for the fact that
sweet.
you are referring.
Actually, what?
It's supposed to be sweet.
No.
It's a smoothie.
Is that what?
It's a smoothie. Wait, see. Today,
As he requests
even
for
when
more,
we came here today,
This guy.
Nimli was saying that the watermelon, he added dates to it. So viewers,
Listen.
imagine dates and ginger and
Coach, he's trying to give away your
you see,
recipe.
you better behave.
So you do watermelon.
I
That's
don't do
it.
watermelon.
That's what it was.
I don't do anything.
He does concoction.
You see?
One smooth watcher.
You see what you are doing? You are harming yourself, and you know that. Because
by revealing the content.
I'm going to exclude you from the next consignment if you don't honor and behave. Because when you told me, and I said, Atu, the thing, you know the drink, like, that thing is expensive. Didn't I tell you how much I spent?
Yes, you spent a lot of money.
First, these things, I could just go to Nima and buy the thing cheap and come and do.
The time I take giver, he asked me for it in the morning. Where I tell her and say, if you don't make her film the thing, I know we'll take giver. So the thing did the fridge inside. Actually, they can't left. When he remind me, say, well, I say, we'll make it take out free. Then Foden there. So Foden said, I go call Foden Ridey. I go call him Ridey. I go call him Ridey.
Before he calls for Foden, make we check his latest message for Foden.
I know they text him.
They don't text him.
I know text him. I go call him Ridey.
The day I know,
Ridey.
No, the moment I know, say, this thing means everything to Achu. Be the time coach, I collect the thing, I call him, tell him, say, coach, take the thing, give me. So, you know, your own, I go take, can give you. The next day, I can't off it, I don't bring the thing. Wait, you can't ask me. I tell her, oh, yesterday,
friends, don't lie. I not ask you.
Oh, relax.
I not ask you. That means if I dey sick, you came to my desk. No.
You can't tell me say, thanks for bring the thing.
That time, me, I even had.
If you don't give him pressure, you go bring it.
That day, I even had cold. I not even come wet.
You make up.
You don't lie. You came to me.
Finish the story.
You came to me, and he asked me that. Wait,
if you no pressure, friends go drink the thing.
Thank you. Because you know why? Because I was there when he came.
That one said, "You can call me the tell me." We are conferences.
Because I was at my desk when friends came.
Call this guy.
No, I was at my desk. You see, I was at my desk when you came.
Yes.
And he asked me, Charlie, how you dey feel? I said, oh, I'll be okay. So we finished the chat. He was walking away. Then he remembers the thing. Then he says, the drink, no, come for him. I go drink and I say, oh, right now, I have cold. I can't even take something that is frozen. Right? So when I get back.
When you go report me.
No.
When you report to coach.
No, but am I lying? Is this not what I said? That is what I said. Then he said, okay.
You're fair.
Wait, he said, okay. Wait.
You know, say, like,
no, I didn't. Then wait, he said, okay. But if I don't come early.
Make I not make mistake drink
him. You tweet that you lie.
So after I said, I can't take it even now. Wait, friends say, okay. But if you slack me, I'll go drink. So I see you where you. I see Daniel where Daniel asked me, say, but the thing, no. I take him, I see you. You for look sharp because your man say you go drink him. So it was his own words.
The next day, I come. I come at you. Ask the tattoo. Come.
I didn't ask you first.
Oh wait,
I didn't.
Right now, I come. So we went to the subject matter of the drink. Where in drinks day? Where I say the previous night at the Bo house where Robert stopped me. Where they collect the you understand? When Achu tell me say, you know, he gets the IGP in number. So the thing we go to call him, make the same voice, make the do the investigation. What be this UOP Lydia in position? You know be
this
criminal something.
Yeah, your woman.
CID. He said the CID woman be friend. You often call her, make they investigate the thing because the thing they don't even lost her.
When you finish, you call me. Say, see. The way friend they do, if you don't take care,
okay, I not call you. See, that day I was going home.
You don't come here, you meet me.
Hey, the kids, so why they lie?
You meet me. No, I can't say. I can't.
Guys.
I say, oh, you say
wait.
the team.
Hey, wait.
They do, you go drink up. So if I go to the office, then I go pressure.
He's leaving out the question. The kid see me at the go house. When the kid ask me, say, yo, that thing you take him. Why I say, oh no, me I not go fit take him. But you for look sharp because your man say, if I no can't take it. But you said it. Friend, have you not? He said it twice.
I said you report me.
That was why. You see, he said initially, he said it the first time, say, won't you come for this? Why I say, oh, I'm not going to take him because I can't even take. We finish the conversation. What is I say? If you don't come for the thing, me, I go finish him. So I see the K
evidence against you is crazy.
But the man is admitting to have said it.
You know what he make like suspicious of the whole thing? The call where he go call coach in the corner. They don't understand. I say Miguel he talk to you. Where they come
because secrets no day.
I shock like why you they hide? We they go somewhere. Why you they hide? When you say, oh, he for make this call. So he go stand the corner and say, oh, hey.
Wait, he forget the person you call. He call and finish.
Wait, he call me before I call. Friend. I should talk me right. You say he drink all the time for bring him more. I should not be so that they use the thing. I said, but do I'm talk. You know what? I said, talk.
Coach mom, they confront me, say, I know explain the dosage.
Give him.
That's why coach call me.
Why are you people like?
Smoothie baby.
Me want myself I tell him.
He said, if you want.
I buy me smoothie. Wait, the thing if you drink them, they feel smooth.
Listen, guys.
Wait, take the job.
Whatever it is, no, coach. Thank you very much.
Wait, take the job.
See, now he's crying.
Coach,
You're making me cry.
coach.
Charlie.
One thing I'm happy about is that, but now we have enough evidence
Yes, of course.
that the man does not lack tutoring opportunities. Yes. So now he just needs to decide.
Decide now.
Yes. So now we know.
Now you won't get it again. Only
Yes.
on your wedding day.
Thank you.
That day when I'm coming full gallon. I'll bring full gallon. That one's after I'll bring the concoction. That will add something where you go drink top the concoction.
That's right.
I want tea. You come now, you go born twins.
Why are you people mystifying smoothie? Like regular
I just
fruits.
stop referring to the thing as
We're
smoothie.
gonna talk transfers. It's so good to have everyone back.
You hold on.
Wait.
Yo, phone.
Yeah, sure.
See, make it no lie. We dey record
In all
podcast.
your honesty,
In
Why
all
are you threatening
honesty,
the boy?
the concoction
you are
way,
on TV.
the concoction way friends bring come give Atu say make Atu take give me no. I not take give am back.
Oh, you take it long, baby.
You know that.
And there was a cat.
So Atu take go house. He take my own go house.
I take over. It's like
See, before him, bro, don't come to work.
You drink the whole drink. Stay in the ask for more.
There was a cash. There was a cash.
So
it
is
takes
it
double
smooth?
smooth.
No, by the way, they drink there. How many ladies?
That's a very good question.
Because one person of the hand.
Get out. Get out.
Because you know if you be one person.
No. DJ, can't sit down. I want to make you ask them. Wait, coach. Coach, photo. I want coach to ask the more important question. I want coach to ask the coach. You know, the truth of the matter is that some of us were some of coach's first customers.
Yes.
So from the very beginning, we have adhered to the minimum and maximum dosage.
Exactly.
Coach, you told us from the very beginning, and we have evidence to prove. That's it. Because I have evidence. The guy has evidence. Sicho has evidence to prove that it's working. And the evidence and the fact, the evidence you give me.
Hey, relax.
No, this might not drink some before.
Oh, you know this one. Okay, you know the inside. No problem.
Ibi ne tankwa. How many ladies you know?
Coach, the story at the top can be seen. Coach say, if you go by the right dosage, per every dosage, it is minimum 88 strokes. That's right. So if you finish 4 bottles,
Good. That is why I am asking. That is why I'm asking. How many ladies? Because per dose is 88 strokes. And you were drinking the thing like this. You were drinking it.
And how many doses can fill a
Okay,
like 50.
No, the bottle I gave to you.
Yes.
Tot is like
How many thoughts in one bottle?
4 tots.
That's
So that's 88 times 4.
Charlie, sit to do the math for you. So that be per bottle.
Per bottle.
And you drank 4 bottles.
Per bottle, you have.
No, wait.
No, the smooth strokes be different.
The smooth
strokes be the 88.
So which one is
The
smooth?
rough
be double.
Wait, so
double.
the smooth, no.
that'd be 88 strokes.
88 times 4. You have 350.
88 what? Sicho.
88 strokes times 4.
Thank you very much.
No, times 4.
To and fro movement. To and fro movement.
That be
Wait, coach, you are demonstrating a stroke. What is one stroke? One.
That is one. Two.
Three.
Like that, on 88.
88. So that
Per
was
dot.
That be minimum.
So the bottom, no, you have 352 strokes in the smooth.
Charlie.
352 strokes in the smooth.
Achoo.
Times 2. Times 2 smooth. No. That be 40. That be 704.
Why is that
704 strokes.
We're not going to do the podcast anymore.
So that be the smooth. Where the rough no be having this strokes.
That one times 2.
So that be 88
Times 2.
times 2.
No, that's what 88 times 8.
No, 88 times 2, no. And so it's 8 times 8. So let's because
That be the
yes,
full calculation, yes.
it's 8 times 8. That be the so
Per bottle. Yes.
be 704 strokes. So times 2, 1408. So 1408 strokes plus 702,
Wait.
2110 strokes.
Clearly.
Why?
For the 4 bottles.
Clearly. Clearly,
2000. I just bought it.
clearly, this cannot be used on one lady.
So, coach, you know the capacity of women. There's no woman with the capacity to receive 2,000 strokes.
2,000.
No, but me, what is shocking there? After all this,
But you
it
shocked
sound
me.
call me. It sound call me say, I for bring up more.
You know, finish.
Where I talk, you know what I talk? I said, Aju, if you know the amount of money I spent on the time, the money cash, I spend. I talk about how much I spend and the time. It is all a whole day's work. Well, I for go work for Nima, then buy the ingredient,
right
the thing.
ingredient.
I not to buy for anywhere.
It has to be fresh.
It have to be fresh.
Fresh smoothie.
Don't worry. I have some few more bottles, so I will supply. Don't worry. Where you've requested.
2,000 minimum.
Charlie.
She said, if Achu maximizes it,
Charlie.
But now, like Fent rightly said,
Tot.
you have to introduce. I told you. You told me. You remember something? You told me that you needed to try on some people. You needed to try. No, but you told me. What is the problem? What is the problem?
Nimle check like Japan.
You told me. He said he get like 4 or 5 candidates.
This part of
He said, Shotie. He said get like 4 or 5 candidates. So if for try
Charlie,
and
this
decide.
party for Qatar.
Make no
For cut. Mark it show. For talk.
beg you.
Make no cut anything.
They can't collapse the guy in relationship.
Make no
No,
cut.
I want to see the lady.
Hey, but if you tell and say if you try 5,
So he talk me say there are options.
hey,
So
but
if
if
you
you
decide.
try the
Cut
5.
this part.
That was long. Make no cut anything now.
No, this one I chair like 2 years
Maybe
ago.
2 years ago, he
Maybe
checked.
date some girl 4 years. This one.
Hey,
2,000 plus minimum.
Yeah, I just bought
this
it.
episode is titled Maximizing, no, I said Examining the Impact
No,
of
it's titled smoothie.
Yeah, you know that. You know that smoothie. You know that.
Smoothie. No, one smooth, one chap.
Yes, into bracket.
Examining the impact. What would be a perfect easy statement for this? Examining the impact of overconsumption of one smooth, one shaft. The effect on the number of strokes.
And in the study, we take what? one thought per cubic meter
That's right.
of the chaff. As against
The formula,
Charlie.
who propagate the formula for it. And this one is a very good case study.
Look, Charlie, my mind burst.
Aju chased me for this thing more than 3 years.
Now you believe who?
Now I believe I go give you more.
That's right.
I go give you
On
more
condition that
on condition that now it will for be target specific.
Yes.
Madam Mankasa. The rest they enjoy, make them go sleep. They enjoy.
Charlie, see this part.
Make you don't cut anything out. You don't cut anything out.
You see the director of the show now. Make it over now.
You know by now. You, the time you dey talk about what be the Tottenham guy.
This man, you see, all the things
Brennan
we talk,
Johnson girlfriend, they cut him out.
all the things they talk, this cameraman, he bought me.
This one.
It will chase me. Charlie, like I said,
The sound guy.
right, yeah. Call him, give me.
The sound guy.
Take my number. I will give you. But I talk to say for call me. You there, you're interested, isn't it? That's right.
Yeah, I'm so very much interested.
Yeah, they say interested. I will give you. So when you take my number next week, if you call me now, I will put for the thing inside there. I will bring up.
You go use that.
At least I will get you one smooth, one chaff.
Coach talk now, he picking phone, he set match now too.
Reminder.
He set match.
Charlie, look, we talk transfers there.
2,000 plus strokes. Hey, minimum.
Look,
No, I should be
DK here.
Like people, he can lie. You. Hey.
DK here is a perfect client.
Yes.
super client.
Fent is a client.
And I follow the dosage.
Look, I call Obodai. Obodai say make a hand over his own take give. Obodai can't take the thing go.
Obodizi. Yes.
He can't take
Now,
go.
who has not come to take the Who has not come to
It's like
take
you know can't take your man go take it.
You go take out.
Alpao.
And now we go 4,000 and 4,000 and billion.
Anyway, guys, time now for us to talk transfers. And I think that will be the last thing we'll talk about today. We've spent a lot of time on something else. By the way, the Black Queens, good job. They lost their semi-final match to host nation Morocco. Penalty shootout. You know, there's not really much you can say about that game. Obviously, because we're all very proud of their performance. I don't think we all expected them to go that far. So hopefully we can build on it and all of that. One thing I found very interesting.
Friend, you say, well, we didn't expect them to do what?
Do so well. The build-up wasn't
No,
great.
I disagree. They could have done better.
The build-up wasn't great.
I disagree. We could have done better.
We could have,
Yeah, we could.
or should have.
We should have beaten the Moroccans yesterday.
We had enough chances.
We should have beaten them yesterday. Because look, truth be told, throughout the tournament, the first half yesterday was when I thought they played their best football
True.
against a quality opposition. And I've always been saying that this Black Queen, we are a ball passing team. I've always disagreed with the manager, Bjorgren.
Bjorkgren.
They said the K, he said they shouldn't pronounce the K.
So we should do
Bjorgren.
Jorgen Club.
I've always disagreed with him. On numerous occasions, he stands there. And our guests are hitting the ball, bim, bam, boom, bam, bim, bam. And I was like, the moment we start doing that, our best player on the ball in the attacking third goes missing. That is the little girl, the Chantel girl. Watch. Whenever, in all the games we play, when we decide to pass, that is when she sees a lot of the ball. And you can see her trying to affect the game. The moment we start doing boom, bam, bim, then she's just like that. You don't play football like that. Look, in that first 45 minutes against Morocco yesterday, I don't remember the last time I enjoyed the Black Queens play like that against a quality opposition.
Yeah.
An opposition that we know that this one, that if you don't sit well and do your things properly, they'll disgrace you. They didn't even play like that against the South Africans. But yesterday, in that first 45 minutes, super. My only problem in that first 45 minutes that I said they dominated, when we didn't have the ball, you see the two girls in the middle of the park.
Yep.
Asantua.
Jennifer Kujo and Grace Asantua.
Those two are so important to whatever the team does. All I expected Bjorgren to do when we didn't have the ball was to tell Chantel just to bring herself back. Like, add to the numbers. Just come back and make it a 3 in the middle. Because those girls were doing, look, the job they were doing,
It was unbelievable.
there was no way they were going to last the entire 90 minutes and beyond. But look, they even played the entire game.
Another 120.
I remember I called
previous 120.
I called Obodai after the first half and I highlighted that, look, this is what I have seen. And I'm sure if they don't fix it and we come back, the two girls will burn out and the Moroccans will come into the game and then we'll struggle. And that was exactly what happened. What I don't get, you have a team passing the ball everywhere. In that first half, we're in total control. Our goalkeeper didn't even save one shot.
Yeah.
We're in total control. Now we go rather for recess. We came back and we did the exact opposite of what we were doing. I couldn't believe it. And I was telling myself, because of the way we are playing, we are going to lose, And the Moroccans dominated the entire second half, even the extra time. But even that, anytime we decide to keep the ball and pass, we were by far the better team. So for me, I looked at the team yesterday and I said, why didn't this man tell the girls that this is the way we have to do it and stick to that? Even under pressure, stick to it. Because the Asantua girl in the middle, when she had the ball, nobody could. Physically, she was strong. She's not big, but she's got good strength. She's fit. She can block it and pass. And her midfield partner, Jennifer, also very good. But in that second half, they just started, the two center backs, who in the first half were all very composed in possession. When the ball came, our captain, she's so good with her left foot that you have to tell her to show your true quality. If I'm the coach, what?
She started out as a center forward.
Yes, my ball in that hole. Let the ball be there and pass. Because that is her strength. Her strength is not to be ballooning the ball left, right, center. And then that strength of the team is not to go boom, boom. Look at Chantel. Look, I can count the number of times she touched the ball in that second half. And even in extra time, I can count. It wasn't more than 10. And that is one of our influential players in the attacking sense. So I look at the team. Yes, they did well. But I always look at the situation where, come on, they could have done better. Or we should have done better. It was a semi-final game. We took a the lead we took, it was a deserving lead.
We were the better team.
That's a fact. We were the deserving lead. So come back and build. Yes, I don't expect them to dominate the entire 90 minutes. But you don't surrender a whole half to your opponent like that. Then something is not going wrong.
Coach,
Oh, Charlie.
Look, the first half performance was largely based on the potency of our press. Morocco built from the back. They like to play from the back. They are possession center team. We pressed so well in the first half. We suffocated them. And it was always going to be very difficult to sustain it throughout. Because the off-field problems that he spoke about before the game and after the game. Our travel time, where we were, where they had to travel from, whilst Morocco were based in Rabat the whole time.
Yeah.
It was always going to be very difficult to ask the team to keep that level of intensity throughout. So from the coaching point of view, look, I think we created enough opportunities in that first half to have at least double the league. Okay. Had like a 2-0 lead.
Okay.
Because in the second half, I think if we asked the girls to start off the same way we would have lost. So and listen. Even when we surrendered the game to them, they used a very poor mistake to score. Aside that,
they didn't carry the team open.
Holland didn't create anything.
What I'm saying, the
Moroccans didn't create anything.
What I'm saying is, it wasn't a matter of they creating. It was a matter of we doing a lot of turnovers. That has got nothing to do with fitness. If you are tired, that is one reason why you should not be ballooning the ball. Agreed? If you are fatigued and you think that you don't have the energy to burn, why are you ballooning the ball then? Who burns the most energy? The team chasing the ball burns the most energy. Mm-hmm. So pick it, pass, hold your ground, pass, hold your ground. That is all I was asking for.
Isn't that one of those things that Connie tried to do and then got dispossessed?
No.
She went long. That would have prevented.
No. For her, she didn't see the guy coming, the lady come from her. So she turned into her.
Right.
And that was wrong communication between us because she couldn't see her. She should have passed the ball back to our goalkeeper or go to through. She turned into the Moroccan attacker. But the point I'm making, Offset was saying, I don't get why. if CAF did like fix the date the way they did, knowing that teams will have to travel that far, as a country, couldn't we have intervened? I think we could have intervened. We'll bear the cost. How much would that have cost us to fly these girls for 6 hours within Morocco? How much?
I don't even get the whole.
Rather, we are flying ministers, we are flying people there to go and do what?
That's not our job. It's organizers who are supposed to.
It also depends if where the girls were in Saudi.
With that, it's idea.
That's if there's a local airport there.
Look, there was definitely a way. There's a local airport there. There is a
I
local.
want to know how they got there in the first place. Did they just go by
They could have
bus?
gone by
They're going by road.
Yeah,
they went by road.
So maybe.
And I'm saying that
maybe
the moment the
there's no
coach
local
started,
airport.
no, there is.
Are
Because
you sure?
yeah, come on, we can't. I remember even when they were going there and they decided that you remember the interview. There was this interview on Oboda's show
Actually,
where they said
there's an
that
airport
they wanted to see
in Wales.
Morocco.
Abigail flew into the.
She flew.
Yeah.
There's an airport there.
Whether it's like 1.5 or 2 hours from their training base.
Yes.
So that they could have driven to another city with an airport.
And then fly. So the point I'm making is that
How long was the drive to?
It's called the Angats Airport.
How long was the drive to Rabat?
It was like 6 hours.
6 hours.
6 hours, within 6 and 7 hours.
Yeah, it was long.
And that was
really
long, especially when they had only a day
Yeah.
to go and rest. That was all we needed to see. The way at times we treat the girls, no. Me,
That's what I'm
and
trying to say
papa.
that I don't think it's
Not the right way.
This one is on us.
It's on us.
No, I don't think
it's
so.
the organizers.
See, when your team arrives at the competition,
It's
the
CAF.
organizing team takes over the team.
They take over.
They take over the team, where they sleep,
I understand.
what time they
Transportation,
train,
they even have a
Where
committee
they
that
train,
does that,
committee
yeah.
that does all
Yes,
of that.
but if something is done and it's against you, you can intervene. There's no rule
Well,
anywhere
yeah, so
that
the
says
management
you can
committee,
intervene.
the
They should have stepped in and said,
management
"Oh,
committee
no, we have
could
played
have raised
with
questions.
one day.
right?
We needed a day to recover and to go and play the match. Did they even recover?
No, but for
We
me,
didn't even train properly.
for me,
Rehearse. It was a total short board work. Board. So what I am saying is, we should do it if this is the Black Stars, the male national team, and we are in the semi-finals, knowing the opposition and what is at stake, we would allow them to do that.
I think
Yeah, that's
sometimes,
why
I think sometimes also the experience of the people managing the team comes into fore. Because as you said, if it is the Black Stars, it will be approached differently. Not because they are more important, but because the people handling the team perhaps
But
have been in similar situations over
that is
time.
not an excuse. The
No,
people
I'm not
running
excusing it.
I'm coming. The people running our football, if they are on top of the job and they are very proactive, you don't need any manager. If I'm the president, I call. Look, when is the game? Come on, let's fly them. Quick.
as soon as they won that quarterfinal,
They should have left.
they should have started making those arrangements. But
Arrangement.
Mine on the team is all the challenges the girls went through is the reason why, for me, they were more impressive.
Yeah, they did well.
Because for me, I look at the squad that we had,
Mhm.
and the coach had about 15, 16 players he could trust. But the team wasn't great. And I tell you, the girls have punched above their weights and their abilities. This team is not a semi-final team for the AFCON. We've seen them. We've seen where they've come from. We know they've played some very good games in more recent times, but they've never really been a team that has been tested. It's also a very young team. Unfortunately for them, some of their more experienced players are on their final legs. And when the coach looked at the squad and some of the substitutions that she was making, you clearly could tell that she didn't trust the entire
He didn't trust
team.
a lot of the girls.
And so when we went into that, I spoke to Daniel on this on Monday.
Yeah.
That when we went into that quarterfinal extra time, he made only 3 substitutions in the entire 120 minutes. And a lot of those players, again, played in the semi-final. And again, the coach didn't know who to trust. And unfortunately for the coach, some of the players that he perhaps needed 80-90% from were not necessarily on top of it in this company. Like someone like Doris Bodua.
Yeah.
The coach trust her. We
The
all
number
do.
10?
The number 9.
Number 9.
We all trust her.
That's right.
She's,
That's right.
yeah, I'll come to number 10 Dubia. The coach trusts her, Doris Bodua. She was one of the players to watch going into
You could see,
competition.
actually,
She
she was
doesn't have a
carrying
good
a knock.
tournament.
And then it was a tournament. Unfortunately, it didn't happen for her,
Yeah.
right? And the coach, when you take her off, there wasn't anybody the coach could bring on to do the same thing.
And
he brings on Edubia.
Yeah.
Right? And Edubia is off it. She's off it. She doesn't have the pace anymore. She doesn't.
Evelyn Bedu herself too.
Yeah.
Started the first game. Just clearly wasn't working.
It was off. So there were important players or important names in that group that just couldn't deliver the goods for the manager. So for me, the way he has been able to just guide this team even into the semis and giving them an opportunity of going within the game of the final, or even now maybe going and winning bronze, even though I think it's going to be tough coming up against SA. I think for me, I would give a lot of credit to the girls because this is a team that many, and I inclusive, didn't expect that it would reach the semis of the WAFCON. I'm not saying that we should celebrate mediocrity, but truth of the matter is this team was mediocre in terms of the women's game standard, comparing them to Zambia, Nigeria, Morocco, South Africa. They were like, if you like, 6th or 7th place best team going into it.
Yeah.
Against Algeria, many thought they could be the final stop, but they crossed it. Against Morocco, look, they walked out of that game with their heads high. Because another team faces Morocco, the results could have been different. They could have lost, but they were in the game. They were competitive from start to finish, and they lost in the shootout. And again, you know, in that game against Morocco, even though Morocco saw a lot of the ball, the girls did shut them out.
Yeah, they didn't create anything.
Conla didn't have to make a save. Like
it's the least shot on target Morocco has.
Morocco
that is why
their XG was under one.
That is why we should have won.
No, coach. Again, I think in the first half, when the girls had a bit more of energy, maybe they could have seen off some of those chances. But I said a lot of the important players were not in form, and the coach looks on his bench and doesn't know who goes on to make any significant change. Yeah. And whenever
but at times too, in a major tournament, when your tried and tested players are not on form, that is where you take a bold decision and throw in somebody that you least trust.
But we saw it.
That person goes in there, and that person would.
Coach, we saw it yesterday. Sharifa hasn't played all competition. She's one of 2 players who were in the last AFCON squad. She hadn't played all competition.
Yeah, the one that came on the right.
On the right hand. She came on and we saw the performance. It was a significant dip.
So when the Dubia came,
you
even though Wedua wasn't in form, when the Dubia came,
so why did he change? See, there was a substitution on the little girl in the number 7 shirt.
Princess Mafu.
Yes.
She had lost him.
No.
Princess doesn't have stamina.
Yeah,
so see that she comes on.
As for Princess Mafu, if Kusi is fit, she shouldn't even start. Because she will dribble. She will get ahead of the defender and doesn't have the pace to carry the ball forward.
The one who came to replace her couldn't even run past the fullback.
It's because of
but she was taking on the fullback. You remember?
But
she was taking on the fullback.
It's because of her fitness. She missed the quarterfinal. She missed the quarterfinal because of that. And this one, out of necessity, the coach had to throw her.
At the time, I think the little girl was doing very well. The one in the number 7.
But look, she
was doing very well. You see, when you are in the knockout competition, when you are in the knockout stages of a tournament, that is where you have to manage your substitution very well. That is where you have to manage. Look, those coaches, if the game is that tight, your substitution you want to keep and make sure they come in there to do a job.
But coach, so you work with like a group of players, and the Euros is ongoing for the women.
Yeah.
And when you watch England, Serena Wigman has won all the games she's won virtually by the girls she's brought off the bench.
Yeah.
But his substitutions are almost cast into, we know who's going to come on.
Michelle Ajiman.
Right? Michelle Ajiman will come on and then score, or Lloyd Kelly will throw her on and then. And when they played, in fact, the 2 games will happen simultaneously. I was watching the 2 games. Anytime Lloyd Kelly comes on into the game, she gives a very good game throughout the competition. Then in the first half, Lauren James, surely she's struggling. She has a problem, so she goes off. And another player comes on before Kelly. In Serena Ringman's mind, she doesn't want Kelly to come on early because if it doesn't work, there's nobody. Yeah. She's going to throw on Kelly in the last 10 minutes. Around the time Ajiman is going to come.
Management of
that's the point. She trusts these girls, and these girls are ready to be super subs. And they've done the super sub jobs, and they are scoring.
You see,
but our coach then,
the one of trust,
whenever she's thrown on these players, no matter who it's been, we've barely had an improvement
in the
of the
games
bench.
Before the tournament.
Yeah. So could it be that I'm just
the entire squad, see the squad has about 13, 15 good players, but the entire squad is not heavy.
No, but is it that we can say for sure that this is the best we've got?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the best.
Yeah, this is the best I think. I've
There's
seen.
nobody we have left behind.
I don't
who should have been there.
I genuinely.
Even the girl
I
who got the Watford contract that people are talking about.
She's
She hasn't
been
played
injured
football for about
yeah.
6 months.
The freestyle and
Yeah.
freestyle.
And when she played, you could understand why even when she has been fit, she hasn't really look. The way I see this, I take a lot of pride in the entire campaign and how things have gone. We were underprepared for this tournament. I mean, yes, Yoka Green has come in. It's been a while, but the very reason why Narhota had to leave was the fact that
saw on the back of it, on the look of it, on hand side, feel.
Look, her case is another matter. But we have a team that has
we didn't right to leave.
Yeah, we have a team that has been underprepared for a long time. Players who are not really exposed to this level. And allegedly, I was telling someone that we need to properly appreciate what the Queens have done. We need to go back a few steps and look at how we have handled the Black Queens for some time now in the last 10 years, whether or not, right, we should even be seeing the levels that we have seen the Black, because look, before the tournament, I did not expect us to be this competitive. It was just this November. The team was supposed to have Senegal, Tunisia as part of their pre-tournament campaign.
Yep.
And then the sports ministry said they could not have $40,000 for the team. So they did not approve that budget at that time. One of the reasons, while we were having all of those issues, others were preparing. And you see, these issues would go back to 2015. And just to draw people's attention that across different governments, the attitude is the same. 2015, a year to the elections, you would have thought that, and the general convention is that, governments don't like bad press in election year. But the Black Queens had gone to win gold in Congo Brazzaville African Games, and they were owed $25,000. The state refused to pay, and they refused to leave the M Plaza Hotel. This was December. Then December 2016, in the month of elections, still the government had refused to pay. The Queens had to march to Parliament House and then to the Sports Ministry to demand payment of that money. This was a government that was facing elections, but they didn't care. Curiously, one of the people who advocated for the Queens in that time, Isaac Isiama, then becomes minister. Right? He was on the parliamentary select committee, then becomes minister. And the same issues of bonuses, Linda Eshen complains, and we have to ostracize her from the Black Queens. Amapele complains about the same thing, including the issue of lack of preparation, to the extent that the bonus issue was not the only thing the two of them raised on Twitter. We were supposed to play Nigeria, I think in 2021, that playoff match. Nigeria were playing friendlies. Nigeria had played Portugal and were due to play, I think, Saudi Arabia or another team. And our players took to Twitter to go and complain. We know what happened after that. Amapele especially. She hasn't received a call-up into the national team since then. People have justified, and this is not me trying to clean her image. She may have had her own issues, but I'm saying
With
that...
what? By speaking out and
that was
standing
the
out?
only issue.
Of course, that was not... but I'm saying that...
But for me, the other issues were there.
Yes.
She was still being given a call.
Exactly.
Until she spoke. So
About-
that was the only issue.
So we've had that. A scenario where players...
That was a trigger.
Yes, that was a trigger. Thank you. Players
We
had
are
to
not serious. In this country, we are not serious.
Yeah.
People
so we've
who
had
stand
scenarios
up
where players
and
have been
speak
forced to protest.
the truth, they are always victimized and then made
Exactly.
scapegoat and
Even
dealt
when
with
they had to.
to
And you
the
see,
detriment of
they
the
had been
country.
to parliament, staged a public protest in front of everybody because the M Plaza Hotel, it was a big deal. Another government comes in. The person who was advocating for them as minister still refuses to pay the same bonuses. And the people who complain are sacked from the national team. As recent as, and the reason I mentioned the elections in 2015 and 2016 was that last year, November, just like 2015, this was a month to the elections, $40,000. The ministry said they could not approve that budget. Now, while we were playing Chaskele with the Black Queens and delaying with approving that budget, eventually we played Senegal. But by that time, Tunisia's schedule had moved on. While we were delaying and throwing our preparation plans into jeopardy, Morocco, who beat us yesterday, look at the two coaches who have coached the team. And here's the thing, Morocco are not a footballing powerhouse in
When it
women's
comes
game
to the
on the
women's
continent.
game. But
In
it's
fact,
in less than
until
6 years.
2022, Morocco had made only 2 WAFCON appearances. The inaugural tournament in 98 and then in 2000. But since 2021, they have decided that they will invest properly in their women's game. Now, they have their own issues. There are aspects of it which have not gone well. But you can tell their attitude in the sort of appointments that they make.
Yeah,
in
we
2021,
are still joking.
Morocco went for Reynald Pedros. Pedros is a 2-time UEFA Women's Champions League winner. 4-time French league winner with Olympique Lyon. Morocco hired him. He took them to the final of the tournament, the Women's AFCON, for the first time in their history. The following year, he led them to, for the first time in their history again, a round of 16 place in the Women's World Cup. They only lost to France. Then Morocco said it was not good enough. They sacked Reynald Pedros and went for the man who had just won the World Cup
with Spain,
Jorge Vilda, fresh. And he's the one who took this team, who has taken the team to the final now. All of this to say that we have an issue of consistently ignoring the team and not investing in the women's game when it doesn't cost an arm and a leg to run a good women's football program. More importantly, our team was against the odds. As Sicho has explained, we were probably 7th or 8th best heading into this
going
tournament.
into the tournament, we were the 7th or 8th best.
Yes.
But when you get there, all those things
I'm
don't
coming.
count.
I'm saying that, look, you see, when you look at...
But the little
Sicho,
factors...
just to finish, when you look at the quality of technical expertise Morocco have had for the past 4 years, definitely it will bridge a certain gap. And for those who are not catching up, it will create even a bigger gap between you and them. That is not ground that you can make up for in 2 weeks. So the way yesterday we saw them, in terms of the natural ability, they are no match for the Black Queens.
No.
But the coaching was so good that it has carried them through this tournament. And you see, for a team that has...
Say in terms of natural ability.
but they go
I think our players are better.
What?
Across the pitch?
Yes.
I don't think so.
I think our players
Look,
are better.
Our players are stronger.
Our
more
back
physical.
line. Look at our centre
I think that's
backs.
it. But I'm
Very
saying that...
comfortable on the
But I'm saying that...
But they're also very comfortable on the ball.
No, but what I'm saying is,
whenever we press them, the
Technically,
mistakes...
out of trouble was admirable.
Then they play. Oh.
Especially like in transitions. That Morocco would play like 3 or 4 passes.
no, but then the fatigue had set in. But when we were fresh, they couldn't do that.
They could not compete.
No,
And
they couldn't.
That
And
was
see-
good coaching. It's not that we are individually better than them.
Again, so that's where I'm coming to that. Look, whatever, there are things I disagreed with in terms of sometimes the selection, sometimes the substitutions. For example, the Clocker was dropping deep, but it was to the right side to support Comfort Yeboah when where we needed help and numbers was in central areas. So those are things I disagree with. But I think that, look, whilst we are talking about this, it is important to shine the light on the real issues around the Black Queens. If there is anything that has to change, I don't think it's the coaching. I would back the coach into another tournament. But some of the things that happened
Is
around
he
this
ready
time,
to stay for another tournament?
but it
That is
depends
an
on
issue.
us.
Because at the end of the day, okay, I don't want to put
It
certain
depends
things
because
out there.
you don't want a situation where other coaches will now come, use the team because of the talent you have to enrich their CV, and then they leave. At the time,
You for the rate your team.
no.
You for
no.
you they talk like
No.
Brother, this is not 2007
I'm
Black
not-
Queens.
exactly. I'm under no illusion. I'm just saying that.
Kim Bjorkige is doing us a favor. He's doing us a favor.
Daniel.
He's won the league, the Swedish league.
Yeah.
And the Swedish women's league is a top league. He was coaching in America before he came. He's coached in China, the Chinese Super League before he
Where
came.
women's football is
Where
very
they
strong.
take it very seriously. He's doing
That's
us
why-
a favor.
that's
You
why
don't
I'm
get,
saying
you don't
that.
get
Same
what
as
I'm
in
saying.
America.
I'm saying that.
That's why I'm saying
I'm
that.
saying that.
I'm not sure he will be around.
But it all depends on how we handle things from here.
Because,
I'm
look,
only saying that
one of the
if
biggest
you don't show
favors
ambition, you see,
was the
if you don't show ambition, you get to a
opportunity
point
to
where
coach in the AFCON.
if you don't show ambition, you get to a point where
That's
everyone
why
looks at
he
the
took up
Ghana
the job.
Black Queen's job as a stepping stone. If you want something nice on your CV as far as international football, that is where you go to carry the team to quarters or semis. And
Nora has learned that it's not always rosy on the other side. She's under a lot of pressure because after the tournament, she also went to say that Zambia doesn't have talent and that Nigeria have 200 million people. Zambia has around 18 million people. That Nigeria has many players playing abroad. Zambia has.
These are
very few
facts.
players. She said a lot of things. So
she probably
Zambia.
really-
She said,
Doesn't mean
the way the
But it's
Zambians
true.
are after her there.
to do what? These are facts.
What are you saying?
but
Facts is
population
saying-
doesn't
I
play
mean,
football.
she lost.
We
She
know
lost.
this.
She
We know
lost
this.
poorly. She
She
didn't
lost
take
poorly.
She didn't take the defeat. very well.
Tactically,
Yeah,
It
she
is
was.
true. Zambia
We know
cannot
this. Population doesn't play.
cannot match Nigeria in terms of women's football. They are nowhere near.
But it has nothing to do
Why?
with population.
Why can't they
It's
match
her
them?
Quality. They're nowhere near.
Nigerians are by far the best team on the
No,
tournament.
see, this thinking is
No,
not really mentality.
I don't
South
agree.
Africa a couple of years ago, where were they?
No.
If they said, oh, they can't match Nigeria, this thing, where were
Come
they?
on.
Look at how much they've grown. Look at Morocco.
Yes, the Zambia issue. Okay, are we saying that the Zambia issue is a deliberate attempt, or they're just a lucky generation that players have popped up and all of a sudden they feel they are there? South Africa have deliberately improved their women's football, like Morocco. Nigeria have some way, somehow had a successful
Women's
women's team.
football in Zambia is a big deal.
And that's what I'm saying. I don't know for sure. I'm asking if
We are
we are
very
sure.
intentional
We are
about
sure
women's football in
if
Zambia.
it is,
You see,
or they
it
didn't
is.
just
Sure.
chance.
And this is the
on it.
evidence to show.
Yeah.
They were at the Olympic Games in Tokyo. They
Yes.
were at the World Cup.
Yes.
They finished third at the AFCON, all within the last 5 years.
I'm
And
saying-
that cannot happen by
And
accident.
they qualified.
Sack the coach
They qualified
that
for
took them
another
to the
Olympics.
Olympics.
Yes.
Okay.
And
It cannot
brought
be
in
by accident.
Nora, gave her a good pay rise.
No, Kifet.
Wanting to break
5
into
years
the
in football.
WAFCON final.
You can chance on a group of footballers at a very good age that can last you 5, 6 years. I'm sorry with the Black Stars. When did they use under 20? Somehow we chanced on that team and they sustained the Black Stars and we went to
You
multiple
do know
finals.
that team wasn't chanced on.
Well, when I say
That
chanced
team
on,
was deliberately put together.
hang on.
Let's not take credit.
No, hang
away
on.
from
When I say we
football.
chanced on it, it wasn't a systemic something
It
that.
was. It's what I'm trying to
relax. If it was, we would have seen continuation.
So that
It would have
Jordan Anabla
Team, that's
no,
why
no,
it's
it was a
trying-
Hang on,
it was
hang
a
on.
plan.
I'm saying that some individuals at the time did something. It wasn't a system that outlives those individuals.
The
I
system
think
is
it
there.
was very
oh.
What's the system?
As we speak,
Where's the system?
that Ben Kofi Otia Kente handprint is there. Oh, Beketo. No.
That's not a system.
That's not a system.
When we talk
It was
about system-
individual.
No.
Otherwise, we will still be
I
calling
have
him Ben Kofi. Otherwise, we will still be calling Ben Kofi.
Listen.
We will still be calling Otia Kente.
Ben Kofi
We
and
will say
Otia
GFA. We will say GFA.
Listen,
I'm saying that
This
individuals
is what I'm saying.
individuals
No.
did something in a period where they had an
I think
opposition.
Chicho,
In the name of the
I
FA,
disagree
as
is that
technical
I'm saying that
directors.
it
So
can't
it's the
be-
system.
No, hold on. There are systems that have success at certain periods. Okay, it happens. There can be a system that does not always succeed. That's one. There can be a system that is better implemented by certain individuals. It happens. While others put in the same position will not perform.
No, what I'm saying is-
That's what we are going through.
That's what I'm trying to say.
No, so what I am saying is
the system he's talking about is just the case that the individual you are speaking about were the ones that better implemented the system.
not necessarily.
It's true. Because those people, it's true.
There are modules. You see, when you talk about system, there are different things. So individuals can bring up modules and then it will work for a period. For it to be a system, it is irrespective. You don't get it. Systems run.
The people here,
Yes.
the people.
Systems-
I understand what you're saying, Sicho. Are people
I get you,
deliberately?
but I'm saying that people
The selfishness
implement the
of
system.
Ketokrakwe
And it
people.
will not
How
succeed
will the system be
irrespective of who is
implemented?
there. It will succeed as a result of who is there, not irrespective
Of the system itself.
When I say,
Do you get my point?
if there's a system that functions, even those handling the system has a way of assimilating them or spitting them out. You can't even be in the system if you are not good enough. That is a system. That is a good system. When you have a module, people have had modules that have created certain teams and the team have lasted their period. When that team is done, that module can't be replicated because that
Give me
module
a
was
good
built
example.
around.
Give me a good example of a country with a system.
Oh, now we know how the Spanish system works. We saw what Germany did. And then Germany, they've even come out and say they are redoing. We see what England did with St. George's. It doesn't matter who is under 17
No,
coach.
but I'm saying, has it always succeeded?
No, what is success? Success is not always winning.
No, it's not.
Good. But England have been very successful in the last 10 years. They've won every youth competition, Euros, World Cups, and everything. because they have a system. It's not necessarily, so the models they've built is irrespective of, and they've had different coaches coaching these teams.
So I'm saying that the system you're talking about, every system has to define what they call success. What do you deem success? That is very limited to the individual or the institution or the country and what you deem success. You said in some respects, some may not call it winning. Winning may not be what they will call success. It may be how many youth players they've developed over a period. No, I get it.
Yes,
but there are other countries too.
Yeah,
we need to see the team winning in order for us to deem that particular system successful. There are others too, and you can't tell them how they view.
No, hang on. A country like England,
yes,
since they invested in St. George's and they did all their things and everything, guys, starting and things helped. They've not won the World Cup. They've not won the Euros.
No, they won a lot of youth tournaments. Right?
They've won all youth tournaments.
Good. When was what was the last youth tournament they won?
Oh, the Euro under 21. This guy is in goal. Javier Elliott, player of the tournament.
Who?
Javier Elliott.
Just 2 months.
Only 2 months ago.
No, not
last
that
month.
One. I meant before that one. You have to go back to what? 2017, 18, the folding on coach squad.
That was the World Cup.
There's the World Cup. But I'm trying to say they had gone like a 5-year period where their youth team had not won a trophy.
No, youth teams have always been winning Euros and things so. Lee Cassin, wait. Lee Cassin has won the Euros back to back. Lee Cassin has won Euros back to back.
21.
Yes.
I'm talking World Cup, huh? I'm mixing it up.
No, I'm talking about you can't only limit it to World Cup. I'm saying they are very Euros is big. Euro under 21 is huge. Okay. It's huge there, and they are winning. What I'm saying is, England have made World Cup semis, quarters, Euro finals back to back. They have not won it. Prior what they were doing, they were nowhere near these places in competitions.
Yes.
So England can look at what the youth teams are doing, the quality of players they're producing, and how far and competitive they've been, and consider it's been successful to a certain level. Obviously, they've not achieved, the icing is not on the cake yet. But you can't say the system or the module they are running is a failure. And I'm saying that it's been done over a considerable long period of time. When you have something in place that works for 3, 4, 5 years, be careful to call it just a system, because it could be somebody's module.
It could be accidental success.
And it could be an individual's module who maybe did proper scouting during under 17, got a wonderful group of players, the under 20 coach inherited it, or luckily he even became the under 20 coach, and all of a sudden you have ballers sprouting out. It doesn't mean the next scouting is going to be done by the same module.
What do you call a system? Because not every system is like what the English have done.
It doesn't have to be like, it has to be replicating itself for a considerable long time.
And I think that is what we had, isn't it?
No, we didn't.
Let me show you that is what we had.
We didn't, coach.
When Ben Kofi,
yes,
in the year 2001, 2002, took the bold decision that brought the likes of promoter Michael Essien and co from the under 20 in Argentina into the Black Stars.
Yeah.
That group of players kept the fort. Occasionally, 1 or 2 will come in to keep the system running. That same system was what gave birth to the Jordan Nagla. Because I'm aware and I'm working with those people hand to hand. And Nagla working directly with Ben Kofi and Otia Kintin, operating as the directorate of the Ghana Football Association, ensuring that Anagla's team was designed to take over or to come and add to the quality of the Michael Essien and Sule Muntari generation, which we benefited from. That same system took us to Turkey with the Alfred Duncan and co. That same system took us to New Zealand. 2015. So that, in my view, what our biggest problem now is that those are the FE.
Coach,
they have. I'm coming.
Coach, no. Let's see the reason why
I've said since 2002. From 2002 to 2018 when Keto Kreko took over. You cannot say that was in the system.
So the reason why I'm saying what I'm saying is this. You see, when Ben Kofi did his thing and it was working, after about 3-4 years, we could see players who had played in the juvenile team who would become teammates in the national team.
Yes.
When the Jordan Ayew and Rabiu and co, their time also came.
Yes.
We could have a lot of them who had played through the ranks become mates in the national team.
Yes.
I'm saying that even when we went to the Turkey, we went to all the other places, it hasn't transitioned to be that.
And I'm saying that.
And that is why in the more recent tournament that we went to play, there were the stats, you guys did the stats on your outlets, that we didn't have 2 players or 3 players who had even played together at the youth level.
It was under Keto Kreko and Co. That was when this thing happened. No, we have to mention their names. They have destroyed the system that was in proper operation. Sicho, you know that for a fact. Because the Turkish team gave us Afa Duncan, gave us Atama Lawe, gave us some other players who came and added up to the quality of the team. Lawrence Atizigi, where did they come from?
Atama Lawe,
yes,
for example.
Atama was in Turkey.
Yes, he was in Turkey, for example.
Yes.
Now, at the time, Atama Lawe was...
This left-footed player.
But Atama Lawe fell out before Keto.
I'm saying, listen, it's a profession. That left-footed, the guy who scored the penalty all the time. A Champo.
Frankie
They were
Champo.
all part of the Turkish. Every acquired. Where did we get them from?
Frankie Champo played a lot of... I'm saying, so you see...
That's not in football.
he
So
played
that was a
national
system,
team
you see.
football. That's what I'm saying.
So
Is it what?
that was a system in operation.
Guys. What I believe.
Nipa Baku,
Is
what is they believe?
I think
Dreams
I
that
think
in
Sicho-
God we tried. Let me
I
make
think
my point.
Sicho's
Those people,
defini-
why you
No,
they
I think
destroyed the system.
I think Sicho's
It's a
definition
catch-all.
of system
What good system?
slightly varies from what our own understanding of what a system is.
No, I understand what he's
I
saying.
understand what
Yeah.
he's saying. That's what I mean by his definition.
If we had a system,
it's not different.
people can come and spoil it.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you think
Irrespective of who?
to hell with the system according to those people?
Well,
They don't give a
that's
damn.
what I'm saying, because
Cat and co- they don't give a damn.
What
They
I
don't
want-
give a damn.
What I want
for
to-
example,
Now,
for
see,
example,
if
the
you
last
give a
time
damn
Spain
one
won-
person, you
the
have
last
like
time Spain
4-5 teams. You alone.
Spain won the World
And
Cup.
then you
yeah.
loan players here, loan players, the loan
See,
when they come
so what I want you
bring
to
them onto
understand
the
is
team.
that in our case, you can't decouple the people from the system.
Exactly.
So it's not a system.
That's what I say. No,
It's a system.
a system.
It's a
It is
system.
a-
But it is the people who are refusing to use the system to work.
Then
It's a system.
it's a system. Then it's as if we are redefining what a system or a
no,
structure
system.
is.
No, a system is a
A system is any set of principles that any institution agrees upon at any given
Exactly.
time. At that institution,
It will
at
take the
that
individual
particular
within the
time,
system
the
to make the
individuals
thing work.
there who have defined what matrix they want to work by.
Exactly.
We can't.
That one we cannot
I
control.
get what you mean. There can be a standard that is a guiding principle that prevents
individual from.
I'm saying in our case,
It doesn't work like that.
it's like how our political space works. We can say we have a governance structure.
You know the defects. You know the defects.
that is supposed to guide.
You know
our
the defects
development.
in
But
that
a different
position.
party will come
Fence.
and pass
Listen,
it.
Fence.
President
defects
Mahama
in-
came
you know
and
the
say
defects in that
he will
position.
give us less than something.
agree. There can be
ministers.
defects.
Look at his
There will be.
appointment. Or is it not more than the minister?
Not just a defect, but why that position is flawed is that even if their modus operandi is different, they have to arrive at the same destination and meet the very essence of the structure.
It doesn't work like that.
No, it's not that.
Otherwise-
The
arrival
modus
of the
operandi is
destination.
being different.
It is
It
the
doesn't fall under the
expectation
system that
of
was
where they want to
operating.
go.
Yeah,
That's what the system
No,
is
I'm
supposed to
speaking
be.
directly to the point where you
But as
said,
for the arrival at the destination,
see, I'm
I don't
speaking
agree
directly-
because there are so many systems that don't work. You never
Exactly.
get
no,
where
I get you, but I'm saying
the
that
system
I'm
is there.
speaking directly to the point where you make when you say that they may have values that may not necessarily be consistent with what the structure was intended for and the known values. That's why I said their modus operandi may not be the same. The only aspect where you are allowed room to deviate, as you put it, from the known values and objectives of the structure or system is if the outcome is consistent with the essence of it. Otherwise, you have deviated from the essence of the structure. It is no longer a
I
strategy.
agree with you.
It has then been
My
replaced by...
argument is that
when
the
the late-
intent, no, I guess your point, but my argument is that the intended outcome
Yeah.
may not always be the ideal outcome, but you can have a system running the whole time.
When they
It's
stick
my
to...
point.
See, when they
But
stick to...
not
the-
everybody
Achulu,
is successful.
let me give you a
at
typical
certain
example.
level, but everybody has
When the likes of John Mensah,
that they are running.
John Pencil and Co. was picked up by the late Ike Afrani and Co. We had a system of scouting our players and bringing them to forward in a
I'll
certain.
give you a good example, coach.
When these people came, one person has created 5 teams. No. Oh, wait.
No, don't go
When,
far.
right now, they said they are playing.
begin to
Yeah,
mention
yeah, I
names.
don't want.
No, first,
See,
the moment you
Ghana,
begin to-
what way are no quality?
No, first, no, Coach, hear what I'm saying. The moment you begin to mention names, CK Afrani, Anagle, Anagla,
Ben Kofi.
Ben Kofi.
Slighted it. Or
It's the very reason why I don't trust it as a system.
No,
See,
you see,
No, and your point is valid.
See,
that our system
maybe
is too tied
maybe
to
because I'm
individuals.
mentioning names. But what I'm saying, the likes of Ben Kofi,
no, yes, for you,
they
you
were
work with them.
working with the
As for you, you work
structure.
with them.
They were working with the
I
structure.
understand you.
Can the structure work without human
I'll
beings?
give you-
No, you get it. As for you,
They
coach.
can't work
As for
without
you,
human
coach,
beings.
you worked with them. That is why it's easy for you to say,
Yes.
this. But what I'm saying is that once those individuals exited the
The
scene,
scene.
the way of doing it went with it.
Yeah.
And that is not a system.
No.
I'm saying that
Is a
that's
system.
my point.
The new
That
people
it
who
is
come
also a system.
have
It's
also
just a dysfunctional system.
That is
But it's a system.
It's a system.
Because see, look, the thing, that's what I meant by we differ in our definition of systems. Because I can understand clearly what you mean and what you think a system should be. I get it. I completely get it.
Nobody,
Okay,
irrespective of who you are,
I get it. I get it 100%.
You should follow.
I'm just saying that.
Well,
ours
with these
is
people,
different.
selfish people,
But
that
it's
is the
also
way
a
it should
system.
be.
It's all I'm saying. You
That
get
is the
it.
way it should be. Look, the way you are saying
I'm
it,
saying that ours is also
we are all saying the same thing. Oh.
Yeah.
A system should not be tempered with by anybody. So we are saying the same thing.
It can be
But
reviewed,
because
it
of
can
the
be
selfish
improved.
look, when Ben Kofi, myself, we did the JMFF commission thing and we worked on the identity of Ghana football and everything. That thing is there. But yes, the scales where Keto saw the need to go and bring a German from India and
Let me ask you a question.
Afghanistan to come and design a system.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
He worked on that
How many
with
generations?
collaboration with other coaches,
Fence.
local coaches.
Fence. How many generations of players has
Was that the need for that?
the Right to Dream Academy produced through their scouting system and football development system? It has been with countless scouts.
Yeah.
Different scouts.
I don't know.
Different CEO, different managers, different coaches. Liars come and select. No. I'm saying.
Obi property. Obi, so you don't.
Oja about 4 years.
No, but
He hasn't directly been managing
No, but
in the last 3 years or 2 years.
So he's laid down the system, like you're
So I'm
saying.
saying that Derek, someone, a scout like Derek Watson joined them a couple of years ago.
Yes.
And is doing a great job, right?
Mhm.
There were scouts before Derek. But the system of Right to Dream is so effective, or a system that is so good that nobody even remembers who the scout was
Exactly.
scouting this player.
That is why it should
Maybe
be
those who
like-
work, that's what I'm saying for you. You work there, so
That is what it should
you work
be.
with them, so you can name them. Those who work them can know. But what everybody will say is that
I got you.
when players go through the Right to Dream Academy system, this is the outcome they are likely.
Perfecto.
Or a defender, or a goalkeeper some way. But if you be winger, then attacker, go back or be true. Why? Bola, because we know see they have to prove us right. We need defenders, ball playing, and then
Strikers and
goalkeeper,
things.
correct ball playing goalkeeper, and then from them where we get wingers and things. So somebody goes through their system, or a goalkeeper they forget. But if you be winger
How many
or
times you go talk am?
No, make you emphasize.
emphasis,
Okay.
emphasis, exclamation. If you be goalkeeper, they forget. Some way. But if you be attacker or kudusisa, bola. So somebody can look at it and say, that's for all you know, the reason why they've not produced so many good defenders and a good goalkeeper is the modules they are running through their system. So somebody can come and look at it and say, well, it's a good academy, but it's not comprehensive. Because everything
How
they're producing
lucrative
is skewed
is the
towards this.
goalkeeping market?
It's not, what's this?
No, I
So somebody
believe
can look at that and then.
I believe our system is like it's similar to Ghana, right? We're always looking for a diamond in the rough. Always.
Fenjo, it wasn't like that.
Though. I think that is. We always find them.
No, it was.
Unfortunately,
The reason why it wasn't like that.
They grew.
So our under 20, who is our next big star right now?
And that one.
This current under 20.
Jerry Free.
Oh,
Yeah, Jerry Free, Aziz.
Aziz Issa.
Misfile is good.
Yeah, Musbah is good baller.
Interesting. Okay.
The Bassa boys, if you know, come.
Aziz is still there.
The Bassa boy.
Odru is there.
Odru.
There's two of them. Two
Drew
Barca
Baller.
boys.
No, one is back.
No, he's gone back.
He's gone
yesterday.
back.
They re-signed him
The recent.
Aziz?
Yeah, he
Yeah.
baller.
for another year.
But Odru is going on loan, I hear. Or
No,
will he
he's
stay?
a Dreams right to Dreams. Sorry, it's a right to Dreams FC player.
Who?
Aziz.
No, I'm saying Odru. I hear Odru will go on loan
Oh, this season
from Basabi
Oh,
or
okay,
something.
okay.
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
So that will conclude.
Wait, so the Aziz is no permanent.
No, another 1 year.
Another
loan.
1 year loan.
For Barcelona B.
All the best.
And listen, that will conclude our discussion on the Black Queens and whether or not we have a system,
Or whether or not it's Ket's fault.
or whether or not a chaotic system
You
can
cannot
be called a system
benefiting
because
your
it's too
football is
chaotic.
struggling. You alone with 5-6 teams.
You know,
Misbehaving
I was going to point to.
It's a very good
everything
outing.
that has started.
I was going to point. Actually, I was going to point to several other countries with much better structured systems that Ghana has more success than. And I was going to say, and I'm going to use that to say that those are by our definition better systems, and
But
yet we
the
keep
world of-
finding the success,
You
and
see,
they
the world
don't.
of success has
And somehow we always stumble on it, and that's our own system.
No, but you see, the well of success has dried up. Now the people who used to qualify for the World Cup over are now getting there. You mentioned Zambia, Morocco were the last one. We didn't make it. They are the teams beating us to even the Olympic qualifiers.
And you see,
As well.
you see this team that we have. We will accidentally go and stumble on another World Cup, another Olympic Games. You watch.
Which team?
No, you see,
The girls?
this our women's football is a very interesting thing
Very.
because when they started the under 17 and the under 20 women's World Cups,
They were very
we
successful,
qualified for every.
and yet it never
It
translated.
never
to senior
translates to the
success.
senior success.
It's
That's
true.
a serious issue because there's a
serious
serious
matter.
disconnect. And we don't
But
understand.
also, and that, the strangest thing also is that it wasn't because of a lack of proper transition, because every single member
They are there.
they are there.
They are
You
there.
can't the national team.
They just lose form.
It's a development.
Yeah, they just lose form.
in the process. No,
and
but
that's-
even
and
also
is it
at the moment, do you know that this team?
Not necessarily lose form.
Coach, do you know that, Coach? Did you know that at this WAFCON, we had the most foreign-based players?
No, not necessarily
Don't
lose
say
form.
it.
As a
At this
country,
Don't
say what's
like you
okay.
said, as a country, we've not paid keen attention to them.
No, Coach.
That's what I'm saying.
Coach, do you know
But the
that?
league no good like that.
Yeah,
The league no good.
But also,
We dare here. Listen, we dare here.
Because
And the ones
Somebody
who-
make
the
them
ones
ban
who
on
go-
a team
the ones
for
who
2-3
go-
years.
Oh no, that's
Yeah.
it. Because
The ones
We
who
dare
go
here.
outside to some
and
way.
is it in top league too?
Yeah.
We had the most. In fact, there were only 3
Friends,
players
It comes
who
down
were
to
local.
development and
Yeah.
making them ready for the market. When
Yeah.
our best Ghanaian players in our Ghana Premier League, the men have traveled out. We've seen that. We've seen them.
Yes.
Our girls today go and then some way.
Some way.
It's
We
the
have
same
the
thing. oh.
most
It's like-
foreign-based players
Yeah.
at this WAFCON.
No, but you see, so
we
on
are
a
Nigeria.
level, we've also been unlucky in a way
Yes,
because players like Pensile Dubia, if not for
Injury.
that injury,
Okrawakofa,
Sandra.
Sandra, Sandra,
If not for that injury,
Striker.
Mukarama.
Yeah.
If not for that injury,
Striker.
that would have been our front three at this competition.
nobody.
Anka Doris on the bench. Like
Bukarama Pade, another assistant man.
That is
lost
if
injury.
that
that
is if
2017
that is
Collins
if no.
What is the
Danny, wait, that is if
Flawless.
that is if we are assuming that after the under 20, the talent we saw would have developed.
But it was developed.
Yeah,
It was the
they were
that-
developing and then boom,
I'm
injuries.
saying that we've always seen players from the U17, U20 that look like they are developing until they come to the Black Queens after a while and then
Injury.
No,
There are
but
several of
what
them.
you're saying,
Yes.
if
They
there
go like
is any
1
group,
year injury.
if there is any group who are actually guilty of,
What was this?
She's back, but
Yeah.
she
Back,
don't
but
hit
not the
form
same.
like
in
that.
fact, if there are
Remember
any
she
group,
was. No, remember she won the African Games. She
Yeah.
was the lead striker.
So why didn't she go for this one?
I think she.
But somebody play
The
African
season
games.
just ended.
Yeah.
She didn't.
The black satellites them go this thing. Why you not choose them? Why they didn't
No,
play
what
well?
are the toxins?
that's under 20.
That Mukarama
Mukarama.
Bekin. Nobody they score the goals for the under 17 there.
Yeah, that
When
was
she come there under this all
was
African
overage,
games,
though.
all African games.
She was an overage
She
player.
was on a very.
So she's now. If you are not ready to promote her to the Black Queens, who should
No,
we go?
is the
At
injury?
whose expense?
Namely, the injury
She's
set her
hurt.
back for 18
Yeah.
months, was it?
No,
Yeah.
now she's
What-
okay. But the
No, but
you
she
were
came
saying that
back.
the injury
Yeah.
has dropped her level. She's no
What
longer.
injury is that?
I think it was a knee injury. It was a bad one.
We couldn't take her where she.
No, it's not
could.
as Crampo. She was abroad when it happened. But, you know.
Okay.
You won't
Sandra,
you
you
won't
remember
find way
Sandra
blame
Usa?
we by force.
You remember
You won't
Sandra
find way
Usa?
blame we
Yeah, I
by
remember
force.
2017, she played
She
at the
scored some,
17
yeah,
under 20,
under 20,
within
yeah.
1 month.
Yeah, she finished this one. We should go this one.
Where is
my
that?
point
girl?
is
Baller.
U17,
Injury,
U20,
same.
they've always been good though.
Look, see,
but see this
the
girl.
ones who actually suffer
Ernestina.
stunted growth.
Ernestina, Abambila.
Yes.
Mambila looked bright and promising. She hits free kicks then since
Yeah.
U17, U20 no.
All of a sudden,
But
So
she's playing professional at the top.
that's what I'm saying.
I don't know. That's
So
it. I
all the
don't understand.
Bukarama and teams or we know in our hearts, we know that hey, if this girl, the body they played under 20 there, if they reach
But
Queens,
Bambila's
there's
case is
four
different.
there.
No, it be the coaches that know the field that.
You know, before
not like
what
one
were they for?
Also plays in the women's Bundesliga, right? In
yeah,
Germany.
Yeah.
What's it? Nyamiche is in America.
Look, if there is anyone who has stunted growth,
Betis.
Kujo is in America.
Yeah.
Look, the ones who have had stunted
in
growth,
America.
Exactly what I'm
Fact, the ones who have had stunted growth are the ones who are actually leading our attack. The players who Sicho are saying could have stunted growth are the ones who are actually leading our attack. Because when we first saw Evelyn Bedu on the big stage 3 years ago, everyone assumed that, okay, the apprenticeship from 17 to
She win young player of the year or something. She win CAF player.
from that point,
Yes. After the CAF championship.
yes,
be that?
herself
Could it be that?
herself and those good.
Could it be
They
that?
are the ones you can say that have suffered stunted growth.
Could it be that that 2 years under 17 ban
Yeah.
has actually come back to bite us?
No, it will bite the under 20s.
Under
It won't
20,
bite.
not
No, but obviously it's the
It
under
worried
20.
the under 20s.
It's the under 20 that look 2 years, 3 years, ne?
no. It
Some
stopped
of
the
these girls
progression.
have-
It stopped the progression to under 20.
Yeah,
not
so
to
it
the
worried
Black
my baby girls, the princesses. He worried them.
'Cause
They go
those
the
in
World
the-
Cup.
As Antoine is in Mexico now.
Grace
The club
Asante.
called
Juarez. Yeah,
Yes.
Juarez.
Because those in the under 20 there, they were already eligible for Black Prince. So if you come where you know get
Gotham
there,
City.
Okay, let's.
Mafu is at Bay.
I think
Mafu
But Mafu will be
is the teammates of Asisat Oshola.
Mafu be not
Princess Mafo is right to
Yeah,
drink.
right to dream.
bottom
I
line
said
is,
she's at Bay FC. now.
bottom line, as a country, we need to pay more attention and be a bit more deliberate. What's that? The women's football, as if we are doing,
I
as
don't
if we are
think
not
our
doing.
women's football is where our biggest problems are. Our biggest problems are the team that can't qualify for the AFCON.
But Charlie, this team they force. Me, I don't know.
They force.
This team they force.
They force.
They force around. This
We are
one, they
looking at the
force.
future.
No, and the preparation self, how many times have we seen the Black Queens have this level of preparation? They will go camp.
Hey, Achu, say the story.
They
They needed $40,000.
That was November. That was November. When
Yeah,
this one
said it
ran away. This one ran away. Nora ran away. Like
No, she vexed.
but sir, don't do that. Nora was going to leave us whether or not we give her that thing.
Be all green. Be all green.
She
Let's
was going to go.
Be all green.
When she go, they give her 5. Make she go. They give her 5 now. We they go play at this team.
And as she said, population, they only
Say,
get
Assault.
80 million people.
Assault.
The
And
Nigerians,
they
they get
score with
200
five.
million
That
people.
what she go carry
The
them.
Zambians say, hey,
That was she go carry them.
hey, the way the Zambians stay, man.
Make the sacrament. Be all green rather. You go.
All right.